Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy you could be here. My name is Tom Ollerton, and I am your host this afternoon. Today is a very exciting day for skiers all over the world. This afternoon, KJUS will launch a brand new innovative product that will literally change the future of ski wear forever. KJUS are a Swiss sportswear brand that were co-founded and named after Lasse Kjus, the Norwegian Olympic skiing legend. And for the last 18 years, KJUS have been delivering innovative, premium, performance-enhancing sportswear. And today is absolutely no different. What we're going to see is a world first in the world of ski wear, and you people are going to be the first ones to see it. So that's really exciting. So we have Ken Kurtzweg, who's the head of innovation at KJUS, and we have Joachim Holter, MD and chairman of Osmotex. So thanks for being here today, guys. So Ken, big day.
Yes.
You guys have reinvented ski wear again. Tell us what you are launching.
We're launching the 7SPHERE Hydrobot ski jacket. It's a jacket that will change waterproof, breathable industry in the future. Essentially, it works, it monitors your sweat at the push of a button.
Right, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that sounds complicated, sounds like very innovative, but what problem is that actually solving for a skier like me?
Well, to start with, very simply, what it does is it brings moisture from the inside to the outside of the jacket electronically, very fast, and keeps you dry over the entire ski day. The problem that it attacks is a huge industry problem called breathability. We call them waterproof, breathable jackets. Waterproof comes first, and breathability is pretty far down the line. And we've looked at this for quite a long time, especially in ski wear. Ski wear, we're dealing with snow, so frozen water. So the breathability is more in the front. And about 8 years ago, we started testing with an institute called EMPA in Switzerland. And we did some benchmarking and to try to find ways of how to improve breathability in ski wear jackets. Talking about sweat, you're going to ask how much sweat do we actually have, and that's represented in the bottles here.
Wow.
We calculate based on our testing that you sweat about 60 milliliters per hour. And if you ski 6 hours per day, that's 3.6 liters.
And that's this much?
And that's
a day.
This much of moisture in a normal ski day for an average person. And you have to imagine that all this liquid has to go somewhere.
Okay.
And very often it gets trapped inside your jacket and it doesn't get released. And what happens there, you feel cold, you're chilled, and you don't have a very nice skiing experience. We think of comfort very much as, yeah, it's kind of cozy and warm. But comfort is a little bit more. If your body is comfortable, that means your core temperature, which is 37.5 degrees, is in equilibrium. And when that happens, your body doesn't have to work so hard to manage its climate on the inside. Put yourself in an environment where you're comfortable, you feel good, your energy level goes up. And essentially what's happening is that your body has to use less energy to manage itself and can use more energy to do whatever you want to do, in skiing in this case.
So this technology takes the moisture from your skin and sends it out to the outside of the jacket. But I'm assuming that other products do it, but does this do it quicker?
It's very quick, actually. But it's very hard to compare. It's very different systems. We call it an active system versus a current traditional membranes are more of a passive system. And this passive system, you need a lot of moisture and warmth to build up on the inside of the jacket, and then it slowly moves to the outside. And Hydrobot on the other side is an active system, so immediately the moment you sweat, it is moving moisture out. And we feel it's hard to compare, but it's at least 10 times faster than a normal membrane. And the cool thing about it, it sweats with you. So if you're sweating at a low amount, it's pulling that moisture out. If you're sweating at a very high amount, it's also moving. So the more you sweat, the faster it works. So it loses a lot of the functionality of what it can do. So Hydrobot is not temperature sensitive at all. It works at high temperatures and low temperatures.
Can you just go into a bit of detail about how the product works?
Sure, here it is, the first Hydrobot jacket we're proud to see in front of us. The jacket itself is made from a Scholler fabric with a seat change membrane to support the functionality of the Hydrobot. The Hydrobot panels are located on the back. Boris, if you just have a turn around. You see two panels on the back of the jacket, and those are the Hydrobot panels in the jacket itself. Okay, but to better understand it, I think it would be easier if we look on the inside of the jacket, if we can just do that.
So this is the jacket inside out, just for
exactly,
reference.
the jacket inside out, and if we turn around, we can see the back side of the jacket. You see the two black panels on the back side of the jacket. They're linked through a wire on the front. They're taped and sealed into the jacket itself. And on the front of the jacket, if you turn around, there's a small control box. On this control box, there is a button that turns the jacket on, off, and places it into a standby mode. So with that, you can control the functionality of the Hydrobot system. The jacket can also be charged directly through the jacket itself. Put the control bar back in. Then on the bottom of the jacket, there is a small cable in a pocket, and this can be charged. It's a normal USB charging. You can have it charged with a power pack, makes it very flexible, or any other USB charging device. We've developed a specific app that has the same features, turns Hydrobot on, turns it off, has a lot of information about system, carrier instructions, and so on. But more importantly, we've developed a very interesting tool called a sweat monitor. The sweat monitor, you can see directly on the app just to what degree you're sweating. So the panels are picking up moisture from your body, translating that into a level of low, medium to high. On a low scale, everything is fine, don't need to do anything, but on a medium scale, your sweating is starting to increase. So it would recommend to open up a vent, the AC vent, for example. On a high level, it would even recommend to remove a layer.
Joachim, Osmotex, your business, makes the panels and the control box. And as I understand it, it uses a technology called Electro osmosis, which sounds really fancy, but could you just explain that to me?
Sure.
What is that? How does it work?
Well, osmosis in nature is the movement of liquid molecules from one side of a membrane to another. The base for electroosmosis is that we take a special textile membrane, we charge it with a small electrical pulse, so we transform the membrane itself into a set of micropumps. With these micropumps, we're able to transport huge amounts of moisture, and when we then put these textiles into a ski jacket, we're able to remove the excess moisture from the inside of the jacket, keeping the skier dry and comfortable.
This sounds like incredible technology. Is this something you developed recently, or did it take a while to arrive at this point?
Osmotex is a Swiss company, and over the last decade, we have been doing extensive lab research at our own facility on the field of electroosmosis. Over the last 3 years, we have been focusing on the product Hydrobot in cooperation and close cooperation with KJUS, with Scholler Textile, and with the institute mentioned EMPA. We have then moved also the experiments from our lab and into simulation of real conditions at EMPA in climate chambers and with sweating dummies. Additionally, we've been doing field tests. From Osmotex side, we've been doing field tests with the KJUS jacket, doing cross-country skiing. This is a high cardio, high sweat activity, proving that we are able to, the more you sweat, the faster our system works.
We have actually a limited number, but we're going to start selling it as the 10th of December. And I would say be quick. We have offer the option to reserve the jacket online as of the 22nd of November. So if you place your order quickly, you have a good chance of getting it.